George Galloway says this is a shameful outrage that the UN cannot protect its leading officials in response to UN official Francesca Albanese, hero, described financial and insurance restrictions imposed on her following her public statement characterizing Israeli actions as genocide. She said, well, let's just...
Pas de compte bancaire, pas de paiement, pas de...
She's speaking some foreign tongue that I do not understand because I'm American, okay? And the only language that is necessary in this world is the American language, which everyone must speak. But anyway, she says, I can't make payments with my credit card, nor can I do transfers. My health insurance has been canceled, and I can't make hotel reservations. But if you say that the Jews control all of these institutions, all of our banking, all of our healthcare, all of our hotels, etc., well, then that's anti-Semitic of you. How dare you? If you say that, which is completely untrue, it's a lie, and it's anti-Semitic, then they will cancel all of your access to those institutions. Make it make sense.
Gaza, people have been focused on Gaza, people have been focused on Lebanon, people have been focused on Iran, and the attacks in the West Bank have really ramped up. Palestinians are being attacked by insane settlers. Joining us now is Jawad Ali. He is a Palestinian-American lawyer whose family home in the West Bank was attacked by a mob of Israeli settlers just last week. What happened to your family home?
The 14th of June is a day that I will never forget. I was attending my daughter's graduation, and I got a call from my distraught sister who lives in our family home on the West Bank. She was crying, almost hysterical, saying, they're trying to burn us alive in our home. And I said, who? And she said, we have been attacked by the settlers. There are 4 of them with gasoline tank and a torch, and they're trying to break the glass and put the fire inside the house while we're in it. These are terrorists who are hell-bent on displacing us from our own home. We're American citizens.
My God.
And this is our property,
and
they've attacked us inside our property and came up to our house and tried to burn my sister and her husband while they're inside the house alive. They set fire to all of the perimeter. They went up to the porch. We have outside furniture there. They burned all of that. They tried to break the windows, but there were shutters that prevented them from breaking the windows. They tried to put gasoline under the main door to the house, attempted to break every single door there and window. From afar, from our village, the house looked completely on fire, as if the entire house is engulfed, because there was fire all around the house. But thankfully, the fire did not go in the house because the house is built with stones and the doors are metal, and we have taken all of the precautions. For a day like this, they would have burned alive. They would have killed them.
We don't have many Palestinians these days that are willing to actually come and talk because people are very afraid. I'm in communication with many, many Palestinians, and many of them are afraid to say anything or to speak out because they're worried that they're going to be retaliated against by the Israelis. So it is brave of you telling your story, and I absolutely hope that your family stays safe somehow.
It hit home. Like I've never done this before, and I'm always reluctant to, be in the public eye.
Because they're gonna fucking target you.
You get a call from your sister telling you that
they targeted you before.
They're gonna burn me alive. It doesn't get more personal than this.
Jesus.
People have been.
Here's unseen footage of the late Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei's 14-month-old granddaughter that was killed. And that wasn't even in reference to this poor girl getting killed. It was in reference to the 160 schoolgirls in Manab on the same day. Eric Warsaw is reporting that U.S. Congress has decided to merge Israeli and American military without a direct vote. Netanyahu calls it his plan. U.S. Congress votes according to Netanyahu more than it votes according to its own citizens, and that's not even an exaggeration.
The Congress merging American and Israeli military. Congress has blocked the Massi Rokana effort to save our military and even blocked it from a full House vote so we could see which politicians voted for this or against it and expose which ones are compromised. Benjamin Netanyahu even wrote a letter to Congressman Stutzman calling this military merger his plan. Stutzman is openly colluding the foreign government and needs to be removed from office. This is just insane corruption at this point. So it seems that now nothing is going to stop this military merger from happening. And once it is done, professional political analyzers, they say it'll be very, very hard to undo, and there might not be any turning back. The passing of this ridiculous bill, it really exposes how U.S. Congress does not represent America anymore. U.S. Congress will vote for whatever Netanyahu wants 100% of the time, even over the 340 million people that it's supposed to represent. And for real, that's a bit ridiculous. Merging American and Israeli military.
We need to be in the streets, man.
רוצה להפסיק את הסיוע האמריקאי?
כן.
מתי זה יפסק?
שמע, אני רוצה לעשות שיפוע.
Here's Trump's America 250 State Fair that's currently taking place on the National Mall. It's a smashing success. Look at the crowd. Wow. Dang. The crowd's going wild there. I've never seen, I mean, that looks like the crowd that was bigger than at Trump's inauguration. Ha ha, sucks to suck, I guess. Netanyahu says the war is not over. Let me tell you something, the war is never over, he says. Do you want to live? In the Middle East and in the world, you must be very strong. We are very strong. Israel is stronger than ever.
כל מערך הטילים שלהם, שאנחנו שולטים בכמעט 70% בשטח של עזה.
Stronger than ever, huh? Yeah, it could have been a sound check. I don't know. It's probably, they're probably just lying because that's, you know, July 4th is supposed to be the 250th celebration. Whatever. I don't care, all right? I'll still make fun of them. Anna Kasparian says, our Congress is doing everything in its power to merge the terrorist IDF with our own military. Vomitus. If you're in a rage, direct it in a productive direction and put your congressperson on notice. Call or visit them repeatedly and every day. Be clear and demand they vote no. When they inevitably avoid you, call their office anyway. Repeatedly and every day. Talk to their staffers repeatedly and every day. Let them know we're coming for their fucking seats if they pass this utter garbage. Don't let them sell us out to a genocidal terror state more than they already have. The genocidal terror state of the U.S. demands that we not be sold out to another genocidal terror state anymore. House Rules Committee blocks Massey Kana amendment to kill Section 219 of NDAA. Section 219, which was previously 224, I was wondering about that, gives Israel wide access to U.S. military advanced technology and integration. All right, so Congress has blocked the effort to stop that. Not too surprising. Here's this despicable character. This rabbi shockingly brags about Israel's kidnapping of hundreds of Yemenite babies. He admits these babies were sold to U.S. families and used for medical experiments. Israel also leveraged the babies during trade deals with the U.S. for nuclear power agreements. Jesus.
These Zionim, they kidnap, I don't know how many, thousands or hundreds of Yemenite kids. Today, a few years ago, after Shimon Peres died, they found out that he was the one behind it. And the reason why they were kidnapping the Yemenite kids, because they gave them to United States. Because in United States, they used to make all kinds of experiments on black kids. Blacks in those days didn't have rights. 90 years ago, 100 years ago. They were not like what they are today. In America, it was very difficult to be black in those days. So they made all kinds of experiments on black kids until the media here started to make noise. What is this? You're doing all kinds of experiments on black kids. It became a lot of noise here. They realized they cannot continue what they are doing. They needed kids. So Shimon Peres told them, I will give you kids. But in one condition. What's the condition?
Shimon Peres was the former, wasn't he as an Israeli prime minister? Shimon, pretty sure. Yeah, former prime minister. Born in 1923 when America was doing experiments on black kids. In office 2007 to 2014.
You will convince the French government.
He's like, you need kids? I will get you kids.
And to build a nuclear facility.
Do you need a kid by 2 p.m.? I will get you a kid by 2 p.m. No worries, free of charge.
In Dimona, you will tell them that we needed for civil reasons, not for nuclear bombs. We need power. The nuclear has much more power than regular electric. It can make the whole country run.
I thought nuclear power was just for weapons, though.
Needed for, for civil reasons, not for army reasons. And the United States made a deal with him, and they convinced the French government to send their engineers for a few years in Israel. They were building the Kur in Dimona, the one that you see today. Until the last week, the French naive people and government, they really believe that Israel needs this nuclear for electric.
Thank you,
Only
Emrich.
when it was too late, they found out that there was a scam to begin with, that the Israeli never needed it for electric reason. They needed it to create nuclear bombs to threat the anti-Semite world that they never be able to attack Israel.
World.
This is how they believe. Once
It's
we're
an
going to have nuclear
anti-Semitic
bombs,
world.
no one will mess with us. So that's exactly what happened. Then the French were furious when they found out. They went crazy. But it was too late for them. In the meantime, thousands of Yemenites, or I don't know the number, that's why I'm careful. It could be hundreds, could be thousands. They were, you can say, sold to America for that reason.
He admits these babies were sold to U.S. families and used for medical experiments, and Israel leveraged the babies during trade deals with the U.S. for nuclear power agreements. It's wild. Evidence now suggests that many were given up for adoption without their parents' knowledge and were raised by wealthy, childless Israeli and American couples. During Israel's foundation, hundreds of children from Mizrahi Jewish families, mostly Yemenites, disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Families were told their children had died, but they had actually been abducted by the Israeli state. Good Lord. They're constantly kidnapping innocent babies for organ removal, sexploitation, and selling for experiments. They must hate Israel for evil, inhuman, breaking down. Yeah, okay. Crazy shit, man. Crazy shit. Israel's ambassador to the United Nations, Danny Danon. Accusations, he says, that we are intentionally killing civilians, that Israel intentionally targets the doctors, aid workers, journalists. Time and again I have come here and said clearly, Israel does not target civilians. They are always talking about how they definitely don't target civilians.
Israel that we are intentionally kill civilians, that Israel intentionally targets doctors, aid workers, and journalists. Time and again, I have come here and said clearly, Israel does not target civilians.
So he says this, and this must be true. Do not believe your lying eyes.
Israel does not target journalists.
You keep showing me evidence that we do this, but I'm here to tell you we do not do this. But I think it's anti-Semitic to deny it, you see? Because Israel is a very proud people, and they are following God's assignment. So when they tell you that they're not doing what they're doing, they're denying God's will. Why not be proud of what God has bestowed upon you the power to do? It make no sense to me.
Israel target terrorists. Many of you today,
I think I saw a terrorist.
chose to repeat the same accusations.
Oh boy. Seeing them kidnap children hits different when you know the history. Look at this. Side by side. It's almost like history's repeating itself.
Hello. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I want to learn about your 70-year-old history.
We're not open just
Ma'am? No?
Israel.
No? Yeah, do you know this is Palestinian territory that they stole? Just so you know. How you doing, brother?
Not bad.
How's everything?
Not bad.
I want to know about your 78-year-old history when you murdered my people. Why is your eyes bulging?
Who's your people?
The Palestinians. My great-grandfather, who's a Christian Palestinian, was murdered and his land was stolen and seized. My family's being attacked right now in Jenin by Israeli settlers.
Fuck.
Do you have a statement for that?
So you like being a victim?
Victim.
Do you like being a
right?
victim?
That's why October 7th happened, you dirty bastard.
You
Free
dirty
Palestine,
bastard.
piece of shit.
Come on.
Free
Piece
Palestine,
of shit.
faggot.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. F-slur. They need to be at that guy's door every day giving him shit. Trump, Netanyahu feud exposed as fake political theater once again as United States prepares for boots on the ground in Lebanon.